So right now we are live in the place with the greatest R&B artist to ever grace this planet. For the first time, you hearing me say that ever in life.
Hey, I claim it.
Claim that stuff.
Yeah.
We are here with that grapejuice.net. My name is Hema, and it's such a pleasure to be in your presence.
Oh, thank you.
As you know, a lot of people are familiar with you as Drake, and Dre wasn't the character we all like to. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't a fan of Dre.
When you play a villain, you know that's what you're supposed to do. So
True.
I always pride myself on, if I'm gonna touch something, I want it to be, like you said, one of the best to ever do it. So the fact that it's affected the culture this much, I mean, I did an amazing job.
Seeing you as Dre and then seeing you in person, hearing your music, it's so crazy how you're so the opposite. You seem quite gentle, and that's one thing that shocked me. One, how gentle you were, and when I was just going through your Instagram and stuff, just seeing how proudly Nigerian you were. Like this wasn't something that you kind of that everyone knows, that you let it be known. Would you say there was ever a time when you weren't so kind of out there with it? Because even me and our culture in London, when back in the days, because bashment was the most like hype genre of music, people used to kind of pretend to be Jamaican a bit, or pretend to not be African, and weren't so kind of proud. Was there ever a shift for you from being, not so?
No, I think just my voice got bigger about it. You know, I've always been proud Nigerian since I was a kid. Like there'll be times where you hear like, oh, you fresh off the boat, you this and this. But I was always the cool kid that put on for my country. So in high school it was still the same thing of like, oh, you talking about the Nigerian basketball player? Like that kind of thing. So it was always that. But my parents have made me feel very, very comfortable in my skin about it. And when you come, I grew up believing I came from royalty. So like,
as you should.
So now this is funny because the world is seeing what it is to actually be Nigerian. It's like a fraternity now. So
I feel like the Afro-fusion is very, very popular here in the UK. Probably more so than it is in the US right now. I'm not too sure, obviously, because I'm not from there. But how essential is your kind of, maybe not say popularity, but your success here in the UK? Like how essential is that?
Oh, it's everything. Funny enough, like this is my biggest market right now. It's important because once you lock down the UK, everything usually starts to follow. So like you guys are like the New York of Europe. So like it's important, and I love the vibe, I love the energy, and I think that I'll be out here a lot more.
You said that your album was partially influenced by old relationships. And just wondering, because I saw you speak about this relationship in particular. Does she get a cut from the
Nah.
You're not getting nothing.
Dude.
Sorry if you're watching. So sorry that he's not gonna bring you in. Feel free to get on social media and ask for your money.
None at all. Don't say that.
Do you feel like you have some kind of social responsibility as an artist to kind of represent yourself in a certain way?
Yes, I feel like the classic Spanish, light skin, long. I think that I don't want my narrative to just be that. No, I wanted it to be strong, black, chocolate, whatever it is, or a multitude of different vibes.
There's variation.
And we made it a point to do that because we wanted to show like how beautiful that really is. To make people feel like, okay, like you just said, that's me. So I definitely feel like I have a responsibility.
Tell me, what does Rotimi's legacy look like? What is your future? What do you see for yourself?
Man, I just feel like, well, first and foremost, I feel like when I get to heaven, I feel like I'll stand before God and say, yo, I used every ounce of what you gave me. So I know that. But my biggest thing is I want to have like, Grammys is cool, Oscars cool, all that stuff, but I want to have like an amazing lifetime achievement award where everyone is watching and saying, yo, I'm 85 years old and they're going through the highlights of my life and I've touched so many people. I think that's bigger than anything. Music is a vessel, acting is a vessel, but it's to help and inspire people. So that's what I want. In the next 50 years, I want people literally there to say, wow, he changed the world while he was here.
Well, we look forward to that. Thank you so much for talking to me.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Rotimi, and I'm rocking with That Grape Juice. Yes, sir.